Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Denver Nuggets. Denver comes into this one after the win against Portland. They split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do. A guy who puts the team first. A guy who gets you involved.
The Jazz look to take charge at Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to bring it to you live. The Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against Portland.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. You've got C.J. McCollum, DeMarcus Cousins out there at Malone. Then there's Batum, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, G.A. such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Now here's West, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Walker. 8 points his last outing. Here's Cousins, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Gallinari against Batum. Batum with the steal. And Walker kicks to Batum. Got a piece of it. Now West, who's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando. He dishes it to Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Malone. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Batum wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's West with the drive. Tries from 16. No luck. And Denver the other way now. Outside, Walker. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. The 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Feeds to Maravich. There's the dish to Gallinari. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Howard. The Jazz with another miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
McCollum dishes to Cousins. Good on the shot.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Shot to stop the drought. Cannot hit. Some solid defense by Malone. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's West after the made shot from Karl Malone. It's West with the drive. Maravich the pass to West. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. West has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Utah trailing here. It's Maravich on the wing. Back to West. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Denver with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Walker with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Gallinari with it, picked up by Malone. And here's Gallinari. Last time out he had 14 points, just 5 to shoot. Malone with the steal. And now Batum pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Malone with the rebound. Denver leading by 4. Screen by Malone. Here's McCollum. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays. And if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And Denver has possession. After the basket by Utah, Cousins, great D that time from Howard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Gallinari with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Screen by Howard. And here's Maravich on the arc. Can't get it to go. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Walker. And again, Denver no good. Utah shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And Gallinari kicks to Johnson. This is to Howard. The game now all time. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. Coming off a terrific season, 16th in rebounding, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league as well, displayed a tremendous work ethic that really rubbed off on his team.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Lenz checked in for Cousins. Horford comes in for Karl Malone. Chris Middleton's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Holiday in for Kemba Walker. Now here is Holiday. Here's McCollum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Hood, guarded by Holiday. The pass to Sprewell. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. For Denver, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Outside Holiday. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Both free throws good from Len. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Johnson against Horford. Elbow shot is on the way. And Utah again with the bucket. Nuggets trail. Outside Holiday. There's a good screen. The Nuggets with another miss.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's McCollum. And again, Denver no good. The Jazz have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Jennings drives in. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Holiday. Len, a screen. And Middleton kicks to Len. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Len's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Gortat with a screen on Holiday. Passes it to Sprewell. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
And that was Gortat. He usually scores, but that time set a nice screen.
The Nuggets shooting to start out this game about 43%. Now here's McCollum. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Now, here is Gortat following the miss by Al Horford. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Justice Ezeli, he's jacked in for Johnson. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night. Jennings no good on the free throw. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Holiday, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to McCollum. The 3. That's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Gortat with a screen on Holiday. The feed now to Ezeli. Here's Gortat. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Plumlee is checked in for Alex Len. The Jazz have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now here's McCollum. There's the pick. He kicks it to Horford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Denver, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Utah. That one is no good. Utah leading by 3. Good, gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Holiday, no one around him. The Nuggets with another miss. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's the screen. Jennings dishes to Ezeli, and he gets it to go. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Here's Horford. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Holiday against Jennings. Fires, high post. Good D by Holiday.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nuggets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jennings against Holiday. It's Jennings with the drive, and the shot no good, a bit short.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Holiday with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Horford. The shot no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball. This is my passion, on the court.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals. And this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Ezeli is out there with Howard. Then there's West. Then there's Maravich. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And the Jazz making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Johnson. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And here's Walker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Goes up the baseline. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Now here's West. Here's Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Howard against Cousins. Here's Holiday. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Jazz leading by 5. Maravich kicks to Howard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Feeds to Cousins. Screen by Malone. Here's Holiday. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Walker against West. Down low. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 6 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. He feeds it to Cousins. Buried from 15 feet out. 10 points for him.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Howard, the pass to Maravich. No good off the back of the rim.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Walker against Maravich. And Walker kicks to Batum. Rebound, Utah. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maravich dishes to Gallinari from 15 feet away. Out to West. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 3. The dish to Walker. Now the pass to Batum. Malone kicks to Batum. That is good. Batum's got 7 points in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And now a look at Kemba Walker. Some numbers on him, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
No doubt. I mean, he knows how to run this offense. And that's always valuable coming off the bench.
Gortat's checked in for Utah. And Denver also making a switch. Len's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson against Batum. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 16.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. The 4th spot held by Dwight Howard.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Jazz leading by 3. West, right side. The shot is off. Walker with some nice D.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up. Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 5th for free throw shooting. And they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Gortat with a screen on Walker. West kicks to Howard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Kicks it to Gortat. And Johnson now top of the key. Back to Gortat. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Dishes it to Cousins. Passes it to Walker. Back to Cousins. He dishes it to Holiday. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Gortat with the screen for West. To the paint. Gortat misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Batum passes to Holiday. Back to Batum. Len dishes to Walker. Maravich with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And the first one drops. And the Nuggets making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Nuggets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Cousins. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Cousins has got 14 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Several teams changing it up here. The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throw no good for Maravich. Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Middleton. Off the left rim and out.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Right side, Maravich. The 17-footer goes down. Maravich has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets trail. And Walker kicks to Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
A huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
To the inside. Stolen by Len. Now here's Walker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Horford. Shot from 16. Gortat with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Outside, Maravich. Johnson up top. The Jazz working the ball around now. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Walker's running. The feed to Middleton. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. West outside.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Walker. He kicks it to Len. Horford with the screen on Maravich. Walker. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
It's West with the drive. Gortat wide open. He fires. And that's off the glass and in. Gortat's got it all tied up now for Utah. Feeds it to Horford. Now Walker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. McCollum, no good. Here's West. Goes back up. Rejected by Len. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len for the Jazz. Vasili's checked in for Johnson. Rodney Hood comes in for Maravich. And it's Jennings in for West. And Denver with a change here, too. Plumlee's checked in. Here's Sprewell, defended by Middleton. Sprewell, the pass to Ezeli. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McCollum dishes to Walker. Jennings against Middleton. That's tipped. Gortat with the steal. Here's Sprewell. He feeds it to Ezeli, and that one is stuffed right through.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And taking a look here at some numbers for McCollum. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Middleton hits them both. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 43% for the game. Gallinari with a screen for Jennings. To the middle. Ezeli gets the bucket. Ezeli's got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Walker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's blocked. 1:51 left now here in the second. Here's the screen. Jennings wide open. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his first foul. Malone's checked in for Denver. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Plumlee with the screen. Middleton against Jennings. And Middleton kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee sets the pick for Walker. Lets it go from the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. Walker's got the game tied up here for Denver.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
They get it back. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Walker with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And Walker kicks to Plumlee. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. That was the third straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The assistant, Kemba Walker.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. The dish to Hood. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Walker goes in. Fires from 14. No good off the front iron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
From deep. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz out in front, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they're generating points in the paint, which I like to see. Too often teams fall in love with the three, and the defenses can key on that. You want to keep your offense unpredictable, which is why you need to establish a presence inside. Once you do that, then you can play inside out, and you've got the defense right where you want it.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Larry Johnson.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
The Nuggets trail by 5. So on the floor for Denver, Kemba Walker is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Batum. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Malone in at the 4-man position.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Howard with a screen on Walker. It's West with the drive. Can't make good off the pick.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Batum, good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Maravich kicks to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 3. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Walker goes in. Batum. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's West. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. West has got 5.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's McCollum. Jerry West making his last shot. Shot clock at 5. To tie. McCollum no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
It's West with the drop. First trip to the line for him here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Walker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets trail by 5. To the paint, here's Batum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Howard. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Malone with the screen. Here's McCollum. Rebound, Utah. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. West outside. Screen by Howard. It's West with the drive. The 11-footer. Another miss by Howard. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Cousins with a screen from McCollum to the inside. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for. Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked 10th in fewest turnovers per game, 11th in three-point field goal percentage. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
Now, here is Maravich. Screen by Howard. Gallinari wide open. The Jazz with another miss. Maravich against Holiday. And Cousins kicks to Batum. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 16 points for Nicholas Batum. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's West. He has 7. Johnson, the pass to Howard. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Malone with the screen. McCollum kicks to Malone. And the pass to McCollum. Launches a 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes to Gallinari. Kicks to Johnson. And it's West in the corner. Clock is at 3. Right at the free throw line. And it's Malone with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
West outside. Screen by Howard. Outside, Maravich. Passes it to Johnson. Lets it go from 11, and it's good off the glass. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Gortat's checked in for Gallinari. Al Horford is checked in for Denver. Here's Batum, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Pass to Cousins. Utah with the rebound. West outside. Wants to get it to Maravich, and does. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Batum dishes to Holiday. Horford with the screen on West. McCollum kicks to Horford. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Horford's got 7 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Looking here at some numbers for Batum, how he performed last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gortat. Denver making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And so he hits both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now, here is Maravich. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. The Jazz again can't hit it. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The feed to Batum. He dishes it to Cousins. Lets it fly from 18. Denver the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 22 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Jazz trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Johnson the screen. West kicks to Gortat. Fires from 14. Denver grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Holiday. Screen by Cousins. Holiday goes in. Excellent D from Howard.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Middleton can't get it to go. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Cousins. On the wing, Batum. Gortat covering. Holiday, the pass to Batum. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here's Maravich. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Maravich has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Denver in the lead. Feeds it to Horford. He kicks to Batum. They set the pick. There's the dish to Holiday. Pick by Horford. And Holiday kicks to Horford. Batum inside the 3-point line. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Utah. The shot by Len, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
It's Jennings with the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Ezeli. He's got 10. Here's Sprewell for the lead. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Walker. That's good. Walker's got his second basket.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Jennings against Walker. Jennings kicks to Gortat. Hood dishes to Ezeli. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Middleton outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Ezeli. He's got 12. There's the pass to Sprewell. Gortat with a screen on Walker. Inside, Jennings. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Walker goes in, and it's Walker again missing. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Maravich with it. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Johnson is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Maravich. And it's Hood in at the 2. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Gortat. And a switcher also for Denver. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. The Jazz shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Hood kicks to Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's McCollum. Here's the screen. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Plumlee, no luck. Utah leading. Outside, Maravich. Johnson the screen. Maravich the pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. And Howard with the stop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Now here's McCollum. Down low. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Plumlee.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Batum. Malone with the screen. Batum attacking. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
West is checked in for Utah. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Nuggets. That free throw good from Batum. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Johnson with a screen on Walker. Here's West. They get a hand on it. Here's Howard. From the right block, the shot is good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Maravich against Walker. McCollum with the screen for Walker. He feeds it to Malone. Offensive rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
McCollum kicks to Malone. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's West with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Howard cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from Malone. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Johnson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got 4 assists now tonight. The Nuggets trail by 6. McCollum dishes to Cousins. Screened by Malone. And Cousins kicks to McCollum. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Howard with a screen on Walker. It's West with the drive.
Nuggets foul call. Karl Malone. That's his second personal foul.
So here's Gallinari. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Jazz, Danilo Gallinari. At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Gallinari hits them both.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Now here's McCollum. Malone a screen on West. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Excellent D from Howard.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here is Gallinari. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now Maravich. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Takes the three. And it's Gallinari again missing.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
Cousins with a screen for Walker. Now here's McCollum. Dishes to Cousins. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Malone kicks to McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
All right, Doris.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
We've seen Larry Johnson really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Here's Malone. Screen by Cousins. Kicks it to McCollum. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
West against Walker. And the basket by West. West has got 4 this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Walker. Sherry West making his last shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. 22 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Drew Holiday is checked in for Denver. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Holiday. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting for Utah, Drew Holiday at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. And Utah making a change here. Gortat's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Utah leading by 3. And Gallinari kicks to Gortat. Pass to West. And there's the feed to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Batum. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Batum. He has 23 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Utah with the ball. A 2-point game. West kicks to Johnson. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Cousins with a screen on West. McCollum, and he slams it one-handed.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Now here's West. Now Gallinari, a 3 ball. And it's West missing.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into 3-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
5th team foul. Shooting for Utah, Larry Johnson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
McCollum, no good. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. West with a wide open look. Buries the long range jumper. West has got 11 points here in just the second half. The Nuggets trail by 5. Malone with the screen. And it's McCollum in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game. Holiday against West. 13 feet away. That's good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Cousins. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
No good from Cousins.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
West pulls it. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
.133 left to play here in the fourth. The kick out to Holiday. He dishes it to Malone. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good for Malone.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get out of their seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
.121 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson the screen. Pass to West. Johnson with the screen on Holiday. West against Holiday. West kicks to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. No good. Great D that time from Batum. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Holiday against Gallinari. And Holiday kicks to Malone. Gortat with the steal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now off the inbound. Gortat with the block. Holiday inside the line. They get it again. And Cousins kicks to McCollum. But they get it back. Cousins, the pass to Malone. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for your Jazz, Marcin Gortat. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. Poked loose. Stolen by Middleton. Count it.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
You know, we got a good win tonight coming from a tough game last night. Started out strong. We just stuck with it. We stayed together, and we got a good win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.